Alright gamers, welcome back to our channel. Fuck. Uh, we don't talk about it. Anyways, welcome to Firewatch. This is a game I've heard only good things about. Another single player game. As I'm recording this, the final episode of Blair Witch is going up. So there's that to look forward to. Chances are you may or may not have watched it. Good for you. So yeah, let's just get into it. Ooh. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. I see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what's your major, you know? You're pretty. I like that one. She says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Sorry. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are Julia's boyfriend. Damn, is that easy, huh? Oh. Backpack. Oh yeah, boy. Oh, I can see my feet. Load gear. The animations are smooth. Goddamn. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Okay. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gently-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. The beagle or the shepherd? Well, think about Julia. Bucket's a good name. Bucket's a good dog. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. Summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. One day. Let's say one day. She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Hey. Kids, question mark? Bop. I got some meaty hands. Did I get my backpack? I need, is there, yikes, is there no, alright, well, this is a sensitivity I have. Thoroughfare, I don't know, trailhead, let's go. Going out trailing. $19.80. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Ignore her. I don't want to get mad at her. You don't touch each other all night. Next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Hell yeah. Well, it's very, very nice looking. The graphics are really good. 2 forks. Fire lockout. Look out. Oops. I'm over obstructions. Yes. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets... No! My fucking dog! Fuck, the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attack. You beat his goddamn face in. That's my dog. Her arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from the day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. Then on you walk by the river. A much better path. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Okay. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if she wants. If it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Yay. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine. Make some macaroni for her. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. Hey. Journal. Oh, like. Okay. Alright, I don't know if I should censor that or not. I probably should, but we're too small of a YouTube channel to probably get noticed. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over, for no particular reason, and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you on a dope, and your unibrow children little idiots. And your unborn... I said unibrow? Yikes. Your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. God, this sucks, because she could get medical care, but it's kind of sucky. I'll take care of her. I don't want to do that. I can't lose her. Oh, Okay. God, this looks so good. Ooh, ooh, spooky. Come on. Oh, whoa, hey, yo. No, come back. Come back. Come back. Son of a bitch. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. You start going out after you put her into bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Don't put a fucking door, or don't put a fucking chair there. Go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell her sister-in-law, Susan. Your sister-in-law. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe that the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Interesting backstory. Very interesting. Sounds like the person I'm playing has some weight on his shoulders, you know. Alright. Enter the lookout tower. So supposedly this game takes place in like 1990, like or late 1980s maybe. So that's nice. Nothing futuristic. Just some relaxing old times. I don't know if I'm supposed to go up here, but this looks like something I should be doing. Turn on the power. Huh. Hey! Nice!
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Delilah. Two Forks? Delilah? Oh.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Thoroughfare.
Hello?
Henry.
Who this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Well, let me turn this up. Yeah, 69.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Come on, Henry.
Good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Goodbye, Delilah. Firewatch. Alright, there's the thumbnail. Day 1. Alright. I can get into this. Everything's kind of cel-shaded. I love cel-shading in my games, which is why I love Borderlands and shit like that. Because it just gives it that cartoony aspect. So how's everyone's day been going? Oh.
Good morning, Henry. Well,
Ooh, Henry.
I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's what, 6?
I like it here.
6:45.
I'd live here.
Don't
I
worry
would
about it.
dead ass
I
live
could
here.
everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Bruh.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh shit.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get
Uh-oh.
down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
smart.
Shut up.
I love Delilah. I like it. This is gonna be a really good game. But I'm gonna end this episode here. I'm gonna have to see you guys in the next one, gamers. I hope you guys like this, cause so far this is really fun. Like, and I haven't even played this much. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.